Dr. Sajid here again, talking about a slightly different topic today, personal hygiene, very important from not only the cleanliness of a person but also avoidance of infection and keeping oneself free of germs. So we were taught in school, and I hope that still being taught this at the present time, and of course this is reinforced at home, the importance of hand washing to begin with. And with the coronavirus around, this has become very important and people have become more aware of it. But there are many viruses and bacteria that you can avoid by hand washing. So hands should always be kept clean, and they should be washed with, if possible, plenty of water and soap, and washed for a period of about 20 seconds, making sure that the front, the back, the palms, the fingers around the thumbs also are properly scrubbed. And this should be done especially after having been to the toilet, and absolutely before eating, or any time a person or a child has touched a surface or played with something that may not be clean. And if you are in doubt, just wash hands. The other thing that is fairly equally important is taking care of the nails. We advise cutting the nails short, keeping them trimmed, and they should be trimmed at least once a week, and also the nails should be clean. There is dirt under the nails. It can accumulate bacteria or harmful germs, which if you scratch a surface where there's already like a insect bite or a cut, can cause an infection. So these are very, very important. We should also look after our dental hygiene, which means the teeth, and we advocate brushing the teeth, or if you want to, you can use the local miswak, as we call it, but it must be done at least 3 times a day, once in the morning, either on getting up, or if not, certainly after having had breakfast. Then after lunch, after you've had lunch, you rinse your mouth and then brush your teeth. And lastly, of course, it must be done before bedtime. If you do that, then you would not only have good dental hygiene and good care, you will also avoid infections, which of course can get inside the body of children as well as adults and cause many problems. We should also look after our hair, which means that they need to be kept not only groomed but clean, and they should be washed, and washed regularly. Fortunately, we're in the habit of washing our hair fairly often, but in situations where this is not possible, at least once a week, with again either soap and lots of water, or with the shampoo, which is gentle and kind to the hair. If you don't, then you can get your child infected with not only germs but different kinds of germs, and sometimes fungal infections will also take hold on the scalp if the hair and the scalp have not been kept very clean. In addition, you can also have infestations like lice in your head, which of course can be transmitted from one child to another. We should also be very gentle with our eyes, and they need to be just washed, not very vigorously, but with clean and room temperature water, especially in the morning and at night, and this will make sure that the eyes stay in good health. The rest is very commonsensical. You need to keep your skin very clean, and bathing, like I said, at least once a week would be very essential and helpful for keeping a child healthy. I may mention that there are parts of the body that are covered, especially, for example, the armpits, at times the neck and the private parts, which must also be kept very clean, both for boys and for girls. So if we take care of this, the feet is another area of the body that can be unclean, and that if it is kept very wet and moist, and not aerated and not washed, and especially between the toes, then it can also cause infections, especially fungal infections. And the toenails, although not as important as the hand nails, they should also be kept short and kept clean. So if you have a healthy body, this is essentially from head to toe, and keep yourself clean, then you will avoid infections. And if you avoid infections, you don't get sick, and if you don't get sick, you will gain weight and height and grow the way you are supposed to. So prevention, and especially taking care of your personal hygiene, will be a very welcome step, and ensure good health and staying away from germs of all kinds.